take 3. Good, so I'm just gonna go right into it. Glasses. Try and fix this maybe. Right. So I didn't really do much while I was gone there. Got the 1606. The train is chugging along. It's still calling me. I think that's just the devil, though. I think we're heading up to whatever this cabin is here. Makes a lot of sense. I'm trying to figure out the symbology. Maybe the womb again, sideways. Right, come down this way. This way. This is the birth. We're being born again. Yeah, I'm probably. Oh, I'm being born again. Yeah, so I just fought the devil again, or I'm escaping him at least. This is the heart, I think, too, of the devil. Okay. Yeah, so they took my star away, and I gotta fight the devil one last time, or escape the devil one more time. Guys, let me know in the chat if the mic's okay. I'm kind of done with it tonight if it's not, but I hope you guys can hear me. And we're gonna go here, which I've just figured out is the womb. So again, brought me around in a circle one more time. I feel like we gotta go over there, though. Got that weird stone or something over there, I think. I didn't really explore this. It's too loud. I think they know that I hate the noise, too, so they're giving more noise. Or to get away and get back. You know what? I learned my lesson. My horse is doing some Matrix shit now. That's cool. Yeah, I learned my lesson. I'm not gonna even look at stuff. I'm gonna follow the road, my own path, go right to that house. Oh, a body, of course. Oh, they know I love mystery shit.
There he is! Get the bastard! I'm gonna get your belly full of lead! You ain't got nowhere to run!
Oh.
How many of you does it take?
Whoa. Yeah, this makes sense, guys. If you're listening to everything I just said. Are they gonna kill me, though? Oh, do I gotta run? Damn it! Alright, that makes a ton of sense. I gotta fight these guys one more time. We're at the gates of whatever. And slab. Oh, see the boat? That's telling me to go that way, but I still want to go to the thing. Oh, we're near that rock I was just talking about, aren't we? Yeah. I had to go here first, so they killed me. Can you guys hear me? I know you can hear me. My horse did, but can the chat hear me? What's the question? Badger the otter? You're clearly not a plant. Common bulrush. Alright, bulrush. Common bulrush. This is a common bullshit rush. Yeah, I still want to get the thing. Can't carry anymore. Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. You keep repeating that. Ignore the train. Follow the bunnies. Follow the bunnies. Where are they going? In circles. trying to tell me to listen to the train because we're getting closer to GTA and I might have to take the train. Oh, a bunny! It led me right to the bunny ensemble. Damn. I thought it was a Pikachu for the longest time, but it's a bunny and a jackalope. Jackalope is an evil bunny with horns. It's also like a Native American legend, I think. Or maybe just a white people legend, I'm not sure. When I was a kid, we had a jackalope, like I never really know if it was fake or not, but it was stuffed and it hung on our wall. And it was just a bunny with horns. And I thought jackalopes were a real thing until I was like, I don't know, like 25 or something. But yeah, see guys, I'm not that smart. Anybody can do this. I don't know what the question is, Badger. Keep badgering me, Badger the Otter. I'll. It's supposed to go that way, but I can't go that way. I'm supposed to go that way, but everything's pointing the other way. Yep. Again, crash course. Ignore the circles. We're going back to GTA, so it's either foreshadowing or telling me to ignore the circles. Oh, fuck. GTA is the upside down world, so... God damn it. This is going to be so confusing when I get there. You gotta ignore the circles here. There's just that path. That's the waterfall path I just saw in another stream. I gotta stop looking at stuff. That's what they're trying to teach me. I've been following the details for so long, I can see the bigger picture now, is I think what's going on. Yeah, thanks animals. Want me to look up there? Can I climb up there? No, I can't get up there. So they're telling me to. They're telling me to get up there. Oh, the camera goes a little farther than it usually does. Yeah, right there, guys. Right between those trees in the middle there. I don't know how well that'll pick up, but that's a path. And that's a path up there. So they still have paths out of bounds. So this might carry over somehow in the GTA for me. Because I'm kind of justifying it. Ah, darn it. But this all points out of bounds. And the path continues out of bounds. They brought me on a crash course that reminded me of all the GTA stuff. And that pushed me again out of bounds. Some cool stuff over there. Yeah, whatever. It's been like, I did it like twice, like 28 years ago. Live a little, buddy. It's art. You mean, don't make me sound like James Franco, for fuck's sakes. Like, I'm not James Franco, goddammit. It's art, brother. You like video games? It's art. Like a sandwich? It's art, bro. It's all art, but I don't like to be some stupid goddamn dippy, shitty hippie. Yeah, there's another cave out of bounds. Push me up here, and I turn around and leave or something. Circles. Ignore the circles here. But also foreshadow the circles. It's for you, Badger. I'm not even looking at the chat anymore. I don't know what you're doing. I can see. I can see what I imagine is your eyebrows raised very high as you type into a chat that has 2 or 3 other people in it. So I'm sure your life's going awesome, buddy. Thanks for coming. What's going on over there? I like that view. I like views like that. There we go. Yeah, we all slide down. We all bring me here. It's art. And you were pushing out there before, and you got that. That's symbol. I've seen that a lot. It's a dick again, so you're pointing at the sky. Okay. And I love this. This is so cool. Push me out of bounds. Force me to turn around. Taking the surroundings. I'm looking over there. A little tree. Oh yeah, a little dying tree or something to represent that I killed something on the cliff edge there. You know, most of the stuff I say is like an art history teacher would know this a lot better than me too, because they know exactly what that means. What that dead tree on a rock means. I just have some weird interpretation of it, but they'd be like, "Yeah, that's from this and that and that and that, and this is what they meant to say with it." And but I'm not them. I'm just a guy who listened to them once, like a long time ago, and then did a bunch of LSD and forgot. Cool. X. Alright, so you're trying to turn me around, and I bet you that Stonehenge thing's over there or something. I feel like I gotta see that. That's a weird one that nobody gets, so that's gotta be saying something to me that I'll need to know. And you have had me collect a few things. You don't normally do that, so. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn around, and I'm gonna find that stone. I can't go any farther here. And you're pulling me back here, kinda. When I turn around. Right? Yeah, exactly. I see through it. I feel like we're friends now. I get your language, man. I think you get mine. So, yeah. I'm gonna look at stuff because I know where I'm going, so I can admire as I go. Yeah, there comes the evil devil again. Oh, look at a little narrow path for me to follow, maybe? I'm gonna lock the narrow path again. One more time, right? We just did it. But I'm gonna fall or something. Oh, I can make it. Oh, this is so calming. There's the bunny. See him on the... Like, you see shadow puppets at least, right? Like, people understand shadow puppets. There's a rabbit right there. I was doing that when I was 4, man. Did his phones ruin people that much? Oh, it's not even a shadow puppet. It's a rock. It was moving. You're fucking with me. You had a shadow over top of it. Ah, it's moving again. You... There you go. Yeah, it is a shadow. And now it's a 0. Or a hole. Yeah. Oh, it's Mickey Mouse again? Because I was talking about Mickey Mouse earlier. You saw that? Thanks, buddy. Look, double V. Now, there it is. Okay, now it's a V. But it was a double V for a second there, and I watch plenty of geese fly over my head. Rarely do they do a double V beside each other. It's like a good omen or something, too, from something. That's how I knew it was rare. Are we heading to that stone? Does anybody... I'm not looking at the chat, but I imagine that's where we're going. Yeah. It's probably over... It's gotta be at the end of this. I'm looking at all these stones. Over there? Up there. Yeah. Oh, are you teaching me to take the wrong path again? Because I'm going to GTA. I have to stop and look it up. Unless there's something helpful in the chat. I don't know where. Do I have to jump or something? Do I wake up over there? Did I miss it? It's weird that the train's getting louder as I'm getting farther away. Yeah, you get way over here or something, don't you? I've been over here once a long time ago. Let's see if there's anything. Nah, just that guy. Okay, beautiful view. Can't wait for you to solve it. Thanks, buddy. You get it. Neanderthal? Yeah, I bet you it does too. I've saw a lot of Neanderthal imagery along the way. It's gonna lead to a lot of things, man. It's already solved. If you guys didn't see, I don't know how many people here. There's just a couple obvious, but if you didn't see, I know what this all is. This was apparently a mystery. I solved it live on stream. It's I think about as well as anybody's ever gonna do. And this one kind of. So that's something. Like I don't know. It's meant to be a weird coincidence. So you end up there as Arthur dressed in blue on a blue horse, and that's what I did. I followed the trail for a month and ended up at a cottage that represents Arthur. That is blue, just like I was. And God made me blue. And thinking back on it too, he made me blue at a time when I was like really down on God. I was like, I don't think this is a game, man. I think they've been screwing with me. It is a dead end. And then I was following this really loose trail. So, you know, I had the blues. And then also I found the blues later. If you guys follow the trail, you'll figure that out. There's like people playing the blues all throughout the game, and that's part of your trail. You know, they're playing the harmonica and stuff, and it's all blue songs. So, and I'm wearing blue and have my blue horse. Yeah. Sorry, I would just put that one together right now in my own head, the blues songs and the blue imagery. Hardcore? Oh, that's Badger, though. I don't trust you, buddy. Yeah, I might brute force it. It's like a million monkeys typing all at once. They're gonna write the greatest novel ever, right? I got monkey brain. Oh, just like that. Okay. Yeah, I got to take a leap of faith. See? One more time. By one more time, I mean infinite times. I know I'm not going this way. I'm just seeing how far you get me and stuff. And you like it when I crawl up your ass. I know that. So that's what I was doing there. Talking to God. Look at that. I listened to Badger the Devil here, and he gave me the right answer. Maybe he's not a plant. Oh, fuck, I love this, man. I'm just a little stroll out of bounds, you know? I did this once before, too, but I didn't appreciate it as much because I didn't know what I was doing. Now I know what I'm doing. Why it's here. Hey, look at that. That one leads back, though, kinda. You trying to... Nah, I'm gonna keep going, but you're trying to push me back. You don't have the shark over here, do you? Like, I was trying to figure out how the shark ties in. I know there's a shark in GTA, because they made me swim out to nowhere until it ate me, and that's how I found out there's a shark. Huh. Still calling out of bounds, eh? Ooh, it kind of hurts my stomach to hit pause and not see my star there. But what are you gonna do? He can get up here, right? I've been up here, I think. No? Oh, maybe not. But my camera can again. Oh yeah, all that shit. Forgot about that. Huh, now I understand what that means when I get there. I can't see it yet though. Oh, that's from GTA right there, guys. That's some sort of inverted. I've seen that in GTA. It's either the rock beach thing. It's a inverted version of something in GTA. Fuck, it might say 4 for GTA 4 actually. If I turn the camera this way. 6? Nah, it's not an ad for 6. That'd be crazy. I don't know. It could be a 4. Maybe a weird 4. Like a Roman numerals, I mean. What's this here for? Ooh, look at that. So we got 6 sixes. 6 6 6s. Oh, devil. Okay. How do I explain that to people? The way the sticks are crossed, there's 3 sticks. So if you cross all 3 sticks, you have 6 sides. And then I have 3 of them. And some grass that's saying something. Not any letters. Oh, there's some letters. M's. W. There's a W. No, I think this is just fucking with me because it's Satan. Yeah. So there's all this Satan shit. You follow grass sometimes, and then that's what the sticks are. So it's telling me Satan can be anywhere. Usually, I've never had the grass be Satan, and now they've put these 6 stick symbolism in the 666s. Also, you know, sticks, 6, that ties together. And you got your grass, which is what God would use. So the symbolism, and it's all screwed up. It means nothing. This means absolutely not. I see nothing when I look at this, everybody. There's some W's, but it doesn't really matter because just the way you turn it, I can tell they don't mean anything. They're not the same. They're not the same style. That's the best way to put it. It's It's a different artist. I can. Yeah. So the grass I used to follow was it's Laszlo's grass. It matches his initials. This matches the initials underneath Laszlo's name, and it has the 6 imagery. And I just saw a pentagram when I turned it just right. Yeah, screw it. I don't care. I know what it is. I'm just explaining it for the people. For historical documentation or something. Yeah. All right, I'll go. I'll ignore those and keep going. Yeah. Who's ever said the chimps there, man? You're calling it. They're giving me more monkeys, but also aliens mixed in with the monkeys, which makes sense. They're giving me more monkeys. That's such a weird. I can't. These aren't sentences I ever expected to say in life, guys. It's. Yeah. I'm reading that. I read that as a monkey, and he's having sex with a giraffe, and that means to go south. I didn't think that. I never saw that. I just made that one up off the top of my head. That's not a thing. But it could be. And it would have a lot of meaning and symbolism. No, just stay up there, buddy. Stay up there. Right. Just keep going. Just keep going, right? Yeah, I should be just going to that thing. I'm trying to screw with things I'm not allowed to do. Yeah. Check out the rock beach. More Satan? Yeah, more Satan. This is more like God, because God does the white on the rocks a lot. So I'm wondering now if this is going to be Satan. They just did the grass in Satan. So can Satan screwing with the rocks, I bet. Oh. Okay. Without even figuring out what this is, I'm just going to look away. It just kind of clicked. Okay, so when you're in Red Dead, you're following God and he's nature. And by the time you get to GTA, and then the devil's all the man-made stuff for the most part. Like there's symbols within symbols, but it's for the most part it's man-made is the devil and God is everything else. Like everything else. Just if it was made by man within the game, it's the devil, and then everything else is God for the most part. And then when you get to GTA, the world's all fucked. It's screwed. So now nature's been destroyed. Like it's pretty much done. It's killed. We killed it all. And if you play the mountains, it feels like that. It's like a desolate land that it's like it feels like a wasteland, like in what do you call it? Like, you ever wonder why there's this giant open mountain space in GTA? It kind of makes no sense. I'm just thinking about it now. It's like that's such an unused area of the map, but yeah, it's just this desolate wasteland. So like that's that whole map, that whole game is symbolizing that like man has destroyed the earth. And now the only way that God speaks is through man and art. So when I go to GTA, I'm probably going to use everything I learned here, but instead of following nature, I'm going to be following art and man-made stuff cuz it'll man will sneak art into his creations, and that's God's talking through man. And yeah, I bet you that's sorry, that's what everything's reading to me right now, and I'm kind of putting it all together, with the upside down world coming, and what's going on here with all the crash course and reminders of everything I've done so far, kind of. Yeah, I think that's the symbology. I'm so glad I realized that. That's gonna make things a little easier, if that's right. It could be completely wrong. I have no friggin' clue, but that feels good. I feel good about that. I think that's what they taught me. That though it's an upside down world. Like, yeah. So why up here? Oh, I can get up there. That's an odd placement for anybody. So can I get up on this one and then not that one? Huh. No symbology there. Look, if you guys are listening to my set and my stream, this is symbology of everything I just said. Alright, so I gotta go to GTA. Here's a place. It's the same thing, but I can't get to that one. Only this one. And they're giving me these white squares again, so that's gonna come up soon in GTA. Ugh, I'm gonna have to watch this all back, I think, before I go to GTA. This has all been. This is what this is. It's a reminder. You're gonna have to deal with all this shit. I haven't seen any of this shit really since. Not. Yeah, the white. See these white diamonds? It's the Diamond Hotel thing. They were screwing with me there. So maybe that's. I don't think that's where they want me to go though. I think they want me to go to 0605 Safari or something. That's what I read somewhere on. I'm gonna Google it. See if I get anything on G. If anybody else wants to do that for me, it was 0605 Safari. I want to say Avenue or something. Google that in GTA. See if it's an address. I'll do it after either way. Even if you tell me, I won't believe you. I'll look it up. But thank you. Yeah, you want it over here? Oh. Oh. Damn. Can you get up here too? Wow. I knew you could explore this far just walking, man. I thought you had to do some tricks or something. But of course you can. You can get anywhere walking, I've come to realize. Except for that 3 or 4 places where you literally need a horse. That probably has some symbolism. If I go back there, I can figure it out. Yeah, and then you don't want me up there. Here? No. Oh, you're putting me right in it. Okay. See, this is what I mean about crawling up assholes. And it's a question mark. Oh, question marks. Okay, so question marks I think are good in GTA. Oh, that was so quick. I can't remember if they were good or not. I think they were. Yeah, because there's shit here. They mean... Sorry for swearing, everybody, but I am kind of done with the bullshit. This is what we're doing, and yeah, the question marks. Yeah, they suck here. So if I see one in GTA, I'm gonna go to it. They are a huge waste of time here, which makes sense because this is beautiful and you're supposed to be not clouded here. So maybe I'm supposed to be cloudy in GTA. bright star under Orion's. But everywhere I seem to look, too, no matter what direction, it's the North Star and Orion's belt. By the way, it's not astrologically correct. I think you're forcing me to look at all this because you want to remind me, right? I appreciate it. I'm gonna need it. It's gonna. Last time I went, it was hell. Hated it. Liked it for about 10 minutes, and then the rug was pulled out from under me. All right. Is that hell right there or heaven? Dang nabbit, why aren't you? There you go. Okay. So this is the guy at the top of the map that I was pointing out in one of my other streams that has the blindfold over his eyes. This is him without the blindfold. So you can see it's the same shape and stuff. And I think that's supposed to be me. But it also looks like a witch. So I don't... You calling me a witch? Do I have to be bad in GTA, maybe? Maybe I have to be... in here, the lesson was be good. So maybe when I go to GTA, I gotta be an asshole. That would also kind of make sense. There's a seal. I don't know what that could mean. Maybe there's a character that's tied to somehow. See, there's a good... Well, if you don't see a lot of it, you won't see that, but... There's somebody's tag right there. It's blended in and made into like a character, like a cat or something, but I can see the bubble letters. I couldn't tell you what it says, but that's if you watch the graffiti video I made, that's what I'm trying to say. This is somebody's tag, and then what you do a lot of the time is you make your tag look like something else, like a cat or a face or a car, and then so they've done that. This is like a cat's face, kinda. It's very abstract. That's its nose, and then half of its face is over here to make an eye, and then another half of its face is over here to make the other eye. You like cut the cat's head in half, kind of thing, and put the nose in the middle. And it says a word. And then on top of that, it's also like devil horns, kinda, and so the way it's shaped, and it can also be a bird because of the way it's shaped. Like it's art, man. It's magical. It's art, man. It's art, dude, bro. You'll never get it, bro. It's art. But, oops, do I want to do that? No, I didn't want to do that either. I just want to turn the. Let's get out of here. Start again. One man's hell is another man's heaven. Yeah, these are all, you have to not know all these sayings, but it's very helpful to know all that stuff, all these old, whatever you call them, because that's what it all is. It's all lessons. It's all that, exactly that stuff, and then you tie it all together. They want me to go that way. Yeah, they want me to go back to this boat. He's telling me to screw off and go back to the boat. See that? That's another thing, guys. So signs point to things too, right? So a lot of times, this is what you do. This is a sign. I found it. pretty confident in the fact that they want me here and they want me to look at that. Well, signs are arrows, and they point to things. So where does this point? Well, it points up. I can't go up. And it points down. I can't go down. Oh, alright. Sorry, guys, that's all I'm going to tell you about that. I don't think they want me to tell you. You guys all heard that very loud elk. That is not on the map or anywhere, so I'm going to take that as a sign that I'm talking about something I shouldn't be. Yeah, signs point to things, I can tell you that. Yeah, see, the elk made a noise again. Better than my poo. Better than my poo? Better than my poo. What's going on here? I don't know what we're doing with this. Better than my poo. Oh, I did see Winnie the Pooh at one point. Whoa, animals. You can see animals there? Oh no, they're rocks. Okay. Yeah, see, guys, I'm not afraid to admit that I don't see everything. Yeah, those look like animals from afar, and I zoomed in, and they're not. I'm not crazy. And I can admit that a thing is not a thing. But sometimes you gotta admit that a thing is a thing. Or meet me halfway. That's a face right there. Get on its shoulders. Yeah, it's got some. That's a face with some broad ass shoulders, so that means something. Yeah, Moose just told me I'm right. Thank you, Moose. Is Moose a reference to Jughead? No, they didn't answer me. Okay. I'm trying to figure it out, man. Okay, you moved the big bright star, right? Oh, there's another one there, and then a yellow one there. This one's a different color, if anybody cares. That's a yellow star. So that's God, presumably, because yellow is the God color. And all this is white. Right. So, we have one yellow star in the sky. That means something. Oh, I was born. That's, oh shit, that's all back to the Jesus story. So we're back to that story. Let me check the map. Let's see if I can figure the story out again. 1 second, guys. I'm thinking. Okay, here's some cool symbology. I don't even know the wording. Let's see what I mean. I'm not a professor, but these I was trying to go up to this witch's Willard's Rest the whole time, and then that would have taken me, and they kept killing me, and that would have taken me on a path this way. And I didn't end up doing that. They kept killing me, and I went the total opposite way, and I kind of just confirmed that was the right thing to do. Not that I needed to, because they kept killing me, and I had no choice. Watch the streams. And then if I had gone this way, like if you gone this way, if somebody who wasn't being killed by cougars, you'd be breaking God's heart. Because when you put this piece together, you take this out, this middle section here, put it together, and it's a heart. And it's breaking. So, again, it's the map telling you guys, don't go that way. You're going to break God's heart. Because, again, you got to watch everything. But we followed God's wings. He took us up here, and he gave us a fish and all that junk. And then if we had taken the wrong path here, we would have broken his heart. And, again, our path would have ended, and the game would have been over. And that would have been no fun. But instead, I followed God, and he took me back this way, and there's probably some pictures here I'm not seeing about the devil. I avoided all that, and by following God's path, and came back. Yeah, it's all a story, man. It's all right there. Part of me is like almost my star is gone, and this might just be the end of it. I might go to GTA and nothing happens, but it's kind of exciting in a way because I'll at least get to redo everything and show everybody what I'm talking about and take you guys through the entire story. But at the same time, I don't think it's over because I just tried to tell you guys something and they started mooing really loudly with the elk or whatever to kind of tell me to stop. So, yeah, I think I'm not supposed to tell everybody everything. Sorry, guys. I don't know. I will. It's just as soon as it feels right, I guess. I don't really know what we're doing here anymore. I was talking so much. I'm still trying to figure out the better than my poo. So you're better than my shit. Better than my shit. Better than my shit. What does that mean? I get it. I'm better than shit. It's a compliment, I guess. I've been crawling up your ass this whole time in different places. It's half a ship, half a shit. Don't give a shit. Half a shit. What can you do here? Can you get up there or anything? No? What if just go in there? Yeah, okay. This is familiar. I bet a lot of people don't do this, but I know what this means and why you can come in here. And it points out there's some symbolism of some kind. Okay, I'm in the water. Several times I've had to come out of a cage and a crate. They put me in a crate. Watch all the streams. That's happened several times in the last little bit. I walked through the water, so this is all of that in one. I just stood in the water. I looked to the sky. I looked at God. I'm inside an arrow that's pointing up to God. That yellow star is probably in front of me if it's still out there. No, but it was drawing me over here, so I would look this way. What's over here? This is the devil right now pulling me over here because I just want to know what's over here. Ooh, there's a nice little path to nothing. Fuck, man, I wish I should. If I was better at astrology, I'd probably could figure some stuff out here. Astronomy, not astrology. The real one. I don't know, there's something to astrology too, but that's astronomy. What's going on with all this stuff? You got like a sack in the corner, sack of shit, and another asshole. It's not an asshole. Yeah, it's an asshole. It's just got steps. I don't... Look, there's a diamond again. All right, so money at the diamond casino. Right? Look at it. These are diamonds. They're rocks, but they're diamond. They're shaped like diamonds. So is that one. There's probably some stuff here. There's the Mickey Mouse shaped head kind of thing again. I was just talking about. Now it's different. More. See, it just evolves. It's another part of the symbolism. All the evolution stuff's in here a lot because art evolves. I think that's part of the spider symbol. You know that? It looks like it's like a head with Mickey Mouse ears, like a tourist would wear. I think. Or what if I go that way? Ooh, that might be one. I think that's a plant on the cigarette card. Who's this guy? This is the guy I want. He's different. He stands out. That's the mark of the devil, I think. Shit, I lost it. Okay, yeah, so yeah, these are kind of glitchy. These are old, I think, old graphics. Yeah. Yeah. So this is more like an old tech, like a old um technology or whatever. So more GTA, more 5 years ago type shit. I lost my little mark from the devil there. There he is. Oh, he's a sombrero. Oh man, no man, give me the don't give me the Mexican shit. That's so confusing to me. That's the devil's symbol, isn't it? That's shit. That looks like shit. Usually shit leads to the devil, but maybe I have to go kill the devil. I'm looking too close. This isn't what I need to be looking at. My signs have been big. So they just want to put me in there to remind me of some stuff, I think, because I can't go anywhere. This is a path to something, but it doesn't really go anywhere. Let's go see what it looks like. What's that? Yeah, there go my clouds. Let's do that. I feel like I've looked off of here before for some reason. Why did I come? I came here on my own. I don't remember why. Nothing to do with this. Oh. Matrix rocks, guys. You guys really think just because you get closer to out of bounds, there's... Oh, that's why it's glitchy? That's not... Even I know that's not how video games work. That's glitchy because they want it to be. Look, I'm standing on it now. For fuck's sake, Sky. Like... Oh, shit. No, you're not. No, we're not. Are we? Oh. You're screwed with me. Oh man, that's why it's there, just to screw with me. Did you see me start to walk a path? I thought, yeah. You do this though. I saw somebody's video though. They do this in the desert or something, and they can walk up it. And I saw that and was like, oh shit, that's not a pyramid. That's a staircase. Once you get that close to it, and you can walk up it. That's another thing, guys. You think they put the Egyptian desert in here for no reason? Like, it's the Sahara. That's not Mexico in that video. Oh, okay. Oh. You know who else walked on water? Yeah, I don't remember. I forgot. Joe Pesci, I think. I remember something about Joe Pesci walking on water. Okay. And then back? Then what? To the right? Guys, I think there's a path here. Or they're totally fucking with me to make me think there's a path here. Or they're telling me to go to GTA. I think you just kind of gotta find it. Maybe this is where I go. Maybe this is where I need everybody else's help. Is this the end? Now I have to convince everybody what it was real? Fuck off. I'm not even... If that's it, I don't care. I'm not... I'm done, man. I'm done making... I'm not trying to convince everybody shit's real. I'll tell the story, because that'll be fun as hell, but... Yeah, I don't know if that's what's going on, but it might be. That's part of the fun. I'll never figure this fucking thing out, man. What? I probably have to jump or some shit from here. And then hit some invisible stone over there that I can't see. Or run around in circles on this one, or... Yeah, right, like I'm gonna convince other people to try that. I think the ducks are laughing at all this. But I don't blame you, that's hilarious. You're just telling me to go down here and I'm just being an idiot. Yeah, what do you want me down here though? I can't go anywhere. Yeah, okay, they were just psyching me out with that invisible path shit, but I do think that leads back to the pyramids, but that... I don't know if anybody else could follow that but me, because I've had to do all this shit, but they just made me think that there was like an invisible staircase to nowhere, and it gave me this weird Truman Show vibe that they gave me before. Last time I had to come all this way back before on the first leg of this, I had to come all the way to this side of the map, but not here, like lower down. And they did this like weird Truman Show thing to me, and then that was like the staircase from Truman Show. And I was like, no, it's not here. There's no way it ends here. But at the same time, I'm going like, oh shit, maybe it does end here, because that's, again, with the deja vu. Last time I had to think about the Truman Show, I thought it was over. Hey, I love you. I love you, God. This is awesome, buddy. Like, we are. Yeah, man. I'm buying you a beer. But it's all over. Like, win or lose. Both of you. The devil too, man. You get one too. Yeah. That was funny. I don't know why we're here though. All right, back to the task at hand. That's all fun. What am I doing down here? I'm almost dead. Made sure that I don't really get to eat, and when I do, I get hungry. Okay. Okay, and then this is all, yeah, this is all shitty again, like GTA. Sorry, I don't mean install GTA. You know what I mean. Compared to this. Yeah, and then we lead back up here, and then I go back up here. Okay. And then there's another path I can't get up. Yeah. Yeah. More symbol. Stop. Why did my guy always run? Yeah. Alright, another path I can't get up. Ledges. So I think there's going to be some serious ledge stuff in GTA. Oh, I'm still walking on sunshine up here. I'm walking on rock face. Oh, I'm walking on rock face. Oh, look, he's going slow. And he's... Stop ducking, dude. Why do you keep doing that? I don't think I'm doing that. He's doing the strut thing again. What is... Arthur? Arthur, buddy, what are you doing? Why did you do that? I'm barely touching it. I have to touch it for him to move, but... Okay. I'm not doing something right. You want me to look at these guys? Again, somebody's tag, guys. This is a tag, or I don't know what you call them. The bigger version of a tag. Tag's the quick one. But this is somebody's thing, for sure. I can see some letters up here. It's probably in GTA. That's what I think I'm getting here, is look at the stuff, because you're going to see it in GTA in a minute. These are probably block letters in GTA, also faces though, but I'm going to see these shapes. This is the top of Mount Chiliad right there. Get a good look. That one is right there, it's in your face. Right, that's what it means. They're pointers. So that one's probably pointing at something. What else we got? X's. They're birds that are also mountains. I don't want to go to the mountains, dude. If we go back to GTA, I hope we're going... I want to just explore the city as Franklin. I just want a nice, peaceful city exploration as Franklin. I feel like that'll be nice. Or any of the characters, but I want to do the one player, though. I don't want to... Ah, fuck, man. There's something here. I'm going to be here a while. This is saying a lot, and I think I got to know all this. At least get an idea of it.
Okay, if you go sideways, it's 100. They like the 100 imagery for some reason. I don't know if they're trying to tell me to get 100%, maybe. But I've seen that in other places. It's the sideways 100, right here. 100. Maybe maybe it's another address they're trying to get me to take, because 1001? Yeah, it might not be 100. It might be 1001, and it might have been 1001 every time I saw it, and I just didn't notice the 1 until now. That's another part of it. Did I see it? Didn't I see it? What did I see? Why do you want me in there? That's weird. This is a weird place. Alright, we got something here. Monkey head or chicken head or something. Oh, maybe that's a character. That's probably an old GTA character too. Looks kind of shaped like it's got basic shapes. GTA characters are like for GTA 3, I should say, or Vice City or something. The faces have like, if you break it down, they have like 4 or 5 shapes, like spherical or 3D shapes to them. And then as technology advances, they get more and more shapes to them, and they get more detailed that way. And this one has only got like 5 or 6. So that's how I kind of know it's from something from GTA or Vice City, probably. GTA 3 is what I mean when I say GTA. PlayStation 2 era. The Roaring 20s, as I called them, because I was in my Roaring 20s. Yeah, this is pointing that way too. Guarma? Oh, am I going back to story mode? Maybe I'm going back to story mode, guys. Because that's where you go to Guarma, right? Alright. I'm still going to GTA and all that and looking for the star, because that's part of it. It's like, maybe he's here, maybe he's not. But that right there is the big sign I think they're trying to get drawn me over to. It's a giant arrow, and it ends right there. And from what I remember, if you keep going that way, you go to Guarma. And I haven't hit Guarma in the story mode with Arthur yet. So I knew I was going back to story mode at one point. That's it. Okay, and that's why I'm seeing the 100. Because I gotta get to 100. In the story mode, and I'm only at like 37%, so it's gonna be a while. And I gotta go back to GTA because I'm not 100% of anything I just said. It's all just interpreting art, and I won't really know until I go to GTA and run around in circles for 3 days and get nowhere, because that's kind of how it works. Okay, so, well, that's good. I think I figured something out there, because that's the other thing too, man. I was like, there's no way they're not gonna make me finish Arthur's story. There's so much subtext that I haven't seen yet, because when I was playing the 35% that I have played, I've seen so much, and I missed so much. I know that because every time I rewatch something, I see more. So I'm like, okay, well, there's still another 65% of subtext that I have not even been exposed to. So, yeah, they're telling I gotta go to Guarma. That's probably coming up in my story mode, I bet too. I bet you that's like in the next couple missions. And that's why they kind of stopped me, because they haven't let me play the story mode. I had to play it all up to where I got, and then the game just drew me away from it, and I haven't been allowed to touch it since. I've even tried. I've like every time I'm like, I'm going back to camp now, and then something just pulls me back on the trail. Yeah, okay. Dude, I feel, look, I love this, man. I love this so much. Even if I'm wrong, it's
So great. Yeah, this guy, this is another one of the top of Mount Chiliad. He's just obscured. So that could be part of it. The devil's telling me to, giving me weird signs. Telling me go to GTA. There's something here. Okay, I think this is the pointy guy. That's me or something from the map. This is his head. It's pointy. Arms, body, legs. Water sacrifice a horse? Oh man. Oh, did you guys see me kill that horse last night too? I think I was supposed to kill that horse after I rewatched it. Because they made me kill the white moose and then they brought me to a white horse. And I still don't know how I shot it. I think, like, I don't want to say they took over my controller, but it didn't make any sense that I felt horrible about it. And I, yeah, I don't know why that horse died, but it's called like an Andalusian or something. So it was like I was killing illusion, right? And they've listened to me at this point. I've been talking to them for like 4 weeks, so they know how I play the game, and they know I never would have killed that horse, like no matter what. But I think you're supposed to kill the horse. You're supposed to kill illusion or delusions and delusion. I don't know how to say it. I'm not saying it right, but when you look at the word, it looks like delusional. It's Wu Tang, Wu Tang, Wu Tang. All right. So I think I got this, and what I don't got, I'm gonna watch back on stream probably before I go to GTA or something. So we're good to go look at that rock, and I'm gonna head up to that cabin. I don't know what it is yet. 'Cause I'm pretty. This is all that's got to mean. They don't want me to go there. They want me to go to Guarma. This is just all this is telling me is that I'm getting closer with this floating shit. You're getting closer to the truth. Yeah. All right. Close but no cigar. They've given me a cigar once or twice too. Not this time. Look at all the leaves. I take these as a good sign. Some GTA thing there. Yeah, I didn't get it all over here, did I? What did I miss? Your saddle has been left behind. Why do you want me to know that right now? It's a weird thing for them to say to me, don't you think? Hey, who gives a shit about your saddle? Odd thing to tell me right now. Look at that, man. It's so close. And you can see this much of it, and you can't get there? You tell me I can get... Oh! Fuck. What was I saying about the elevations and the contour lines? Did they tell me to walk over there? I don't know if I see it. That's a narrow path, man. They're screwing with me again. Fuck that. I'm going to the cabin thingy. This is the devil screwing with me too, isn't it? I don't even need to be up here. I mean, I can if I want, but I don't need it. Yeah, these are all rocks I had to, like, interpret at some point. That's why all these rocks are here, guys, and why they're all different. just different versions of the same rock I had to follow. Sorry, not the same. They're literally all different rocks, but at some point on the trail, I had to follow each one of these. And some of them, like this one, when I saw it, was a lot smaller. And then I saw it again, and it was huge. And now that it's this size, I can see these things on it that I never noticed before. Which are birds, I believe, and the squiggly lines from the GTA symbol. Yeah. See, they can be birds and that weird round half circle thing from GTA. I don't think they want me telling you that. Alright, I won't tell them yet, then, I guess. Not only was I not set up to stream, guys, everything in this game tells me not to tell you guys. It screams, like, keep it to yourself. Like, even if there's a reward at the end, right? Like, what am I doing by telling you guys? Just... Yeah, it's okay, I'll shut up. Huh. That's different. Haven't seen that one yet. Can I do that somewhere else here? Probably not here. It's somewhere else on the map, though. Yeah, I walk right through these ones. Yeah, they're matrix pointing me over this way for some reason. It's not gonna lead to shit, but it's what it points to. Yeah, over here. Then it gets weird again, so I would hit here. Yeah, I would go that way. No, this doesn't work. I can't get up there either. Oh, there maybe? No? Is that out of bounds? Why isn't he jumping? X's. Look at all these X's in front of me. Shit, I didn't mean to run. I'm not meaning to run. It's an accident. Alright. Okay. This is a circle. Why is this circle here? Okay, so this is probably something on the map. Is that Guarma? I don't know what Guarma looks like on a map. Oh, wait, let me grab my mount. Let me grab my GTA map. I'll be right back. I got a physical GTA map I want to look at.
Yeah. So I'm glad I looked at that because this part at least is kind of the upper half of the GTA 5 map. The best markers for those would be if you look at the green leaves on the side, there's 2 spots. And that would be what on this physical map I have. It was grapeseed, and then roughly the Chiliad Mountains would be the other marker on my map. That's what it. If I pull out a physical map, that's the wording on where those would be. Oh shoot! I'm still looking at that, man. Yeah. Okay, and then this big rock in the middle here. This one's you gotta. It's all there, but the the shapes are kind of all over the place. But it's basically what on my map here says Marilamo Sea, like in the middle of the mountains there. And then this would be just below that, the sandy shores. It's this area with all the leaves and the brown area there. I'm guessing that yellow might represent the beach or something. Yellow's a marker, so that might be where I want to be. Is where the yellow stuff is. It probably has some relevance. No, don't look at it like. Oh, if I look at it like that, it looks even more like the water. See, so that's how they screw with you. So you look at it from up here, and I can see this as the top of the map. What I just told you, but it doesn't. I don't see the water as much when I do a bird's eye view. It doesn't. It's not shaped like the lake really. And then I pull over here, and I get the lake more from this angle. It looks more like it has more of the shape of it. But then this looks less like the mountain part from that angle. So you got to see a part of it, and then another part of it, and then another part of it, and then put it all together in your brain. Yeah, and then this is going to be, see all those rocks right there? The brown rocks, it's kind of shaped like an arrow pointing this way. That would be what they call Mount Josiah. And even in that part over there, that's on the map too. That would be Fort Zancuda. Those rocks back there. And I think that's the city. The city starts there. I can't really make out the city, to be honest, but that might be for a reason. Like they don't want me to go to it. And then these look like roads, though. So maybe, yeah, that's not letters. Those are roads. They could also be letters, though. I just don't see the letters mixed in here. The roads are more prominent. Yeah, so I think this whole part is the city. Maybe the whole thing. I don't know. That's where it could get weird. Like they give you that little part, and it's tiny, and that's actually the bit that actually makes sense. So that's how it works. So this is the big part of the GTA map. It's the most dominant area if you look at the map, and the city's like a little tiny thing. But here, I bet you all of this is the city somehow, some way. If I don't know how, honestly, but I bet you it is. And then it's the bigger part for this. So now you have to reverse the images in your mind and imagine this is the smaller part and this is the bigger part. But this is, I don't, yeah. Yeah, go look at your map. So one of these are the Airport International. Like it kind of hangs off the map at the bottom there. And the other one is the shorter one there. That'll be the terminal. What it says here on my map, Port of South Los Santos. Will be that one there. Yeah, this is all a map. Make fun of me all you want, but I know maps. I've been looking at maps since I was a little kid. This is a map. I don't know how to read it though, or what it's here for, or why they want me to see it, other than maybe I have to go play in GTA 5. That's cool. I don't know, another Easter egg. Marcus got another Easter egg. It's like my 1000th one. Maybe that's why the 1000 is there. Why it says 1001. I just got my 1001 Easter egg. It could make sense. Like I said, I don't keep track of the steps, and it does feel like I've done 1,000 steps. So when I say everybody's on step 8 or 9, and I seem a little annoyed, I can't help it. It's literally might be on step 1001. I kind of feel like it is, actually. That number feels right. And all it led to, and all it might have led to, again, playing the game, the leap of faith, is, oh, look, a giant map of GTA 5 that only you can see. Congratulations. that, that's how Rockstar works. And that totally wouldn't shock me, and it would be a little disappointing, but I still enjoyed the ride. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I don't really think it's over though. It doesn't feel over, but if that's what it was, and that's probably the joke. I bet they're going for it. They're trying to pull that one on me. There's a deer out of bounds. There's Arthur out of bounds. Everybody, place I can't get to. Does he move? Is he frozen? Yeah. No. Okay. Can I get up there? God damn, man. No, I can't get to GTA. Of course not. Why would I be able to get there right now? That would be ridiculous. Oh yeah, you see animals out of bounds all the time. I'm an idiot. I hunt moose out of bounds every day. Why did I think that was special? Other than the fact that it's Arthur's spirit animal. And he just looked at me. Hey man. You looking at me? He's just been doing this weird strut thing, too. He just always does that on hills. There you are. I've heard you for like the last hour and a half. Oh. Yeah, they still want me to look at stuff. This is probably what we're doing. And just spend a lot of time here. Soak it all in. One second, guys. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Hey, I'm still not back, but there's something going on with they brought him over here and started calling to me. And they did that for a reason, because they want me to see this shadow, and I don't know. I'm thinking it looks like he's upside down in the shadow, which I've never noticed before. And that's just how his antlers are, and I think those are accurate antlers to real life, but when you get that shadow from that angle, they look like they're upside down, and that again points to upside down shit. That's also that could be somebody's tag too in a weird way. That looks like a C with a bunch of letters coming off the side of it, and then it's got a dick going through it. Yeah, so this guy's standing here, so I see that symbol. That shadow there is it's another shadow puppet. I don't know exactly what though. E? Maybe it's an E. Yeah, maybe it's telling me to go east. E, I see V's though. Those might be the birds. Maybe I see him too. Alright, 1 second. Hey, sorry, Turtle. I'm just catching up on the chat, buddy. But yeah, they want you to have horses. Like, it's very clear that they're giving you a horse. I'll hit a certain point where you, I had to walk forever, and then I see God in the tree. By the way, I know what all the tree carvings mean. Because you're looking for specific ones on specific parts of the trail, and then they point you in the right direction. So yeah, that's you find God, and then he points you in a direction, and then you immediately find this red horse that's apparently pretty rare in the game. I didn't really know that until I got him, and I was like, oh, I haven't seen this, and I looked him up, and that's when I started realizing, like, oh, where they put specific animals, like the rare horses at least, are points of interest. Like it's part of the path. Because you feel it as you're walking through the path in the story. You're like, okay, this is, um, yeah, this is a reward for walking all this way and believing in God and then having faith and all that junk that people believe in real life. That I happen to believe in a video game because it's made by people and it's possible, but not in real life. At least not in my opinion. But yeah, no shade at anybody who does believe that stuff. It's not my thing. Yeah, so you feel like the reward that they give you, and then that's a big one too because you feel the horse and you're like, oh, this is a reward, and then that clues you into all the other stuff where you're like, okay, so I hit this nice house with good vibes, and they gave me a bottle of brandy, and that's when I started to realize, okay, I think the brandy is a reward, and then I'd climb a tower, and it'd feel like I'm fighting Satan, and then at the top of the tower, there's a bottle of ginseng elixir, and I started to realize, okay, this is a reward for fighting Satan, and like it's all a metaphor, but you have to connect it all for it to work, and it does. It just keeps connecting. That's not what you asked, man, but yeah, ape together strong. I agree. Okay, so I'm actually thinking that I think I got what this caribou guy's saying here. So what he's actually saying, he just did my whole trip for me in a way, in a metaphor. He went from one side of his restricted area to the other side of this restricted area. And now what he actually has here, the shadow puppet, I haven't given it some thought, is actually an E, the letter E. No, no, a W, sorry. I meant to say W. I don't know why I said E. But he draws you east anyway, so it could be an E. But then he points you back this way, and now it's a W from this side, and an arrow. It's a W and an arrow, and so he was just a short metaphor for everything I've done, and right, because you get what I'm saying, right? Like he only has this little area here. He's stuck. So and we just watched him run from one side of it to the other and stop and then turn around. And then that's what this piece of art is saying in the shadow puppet, as well as him, because he just did it. So that's what I mean when I say people will study this game forever. But Right, God? I got it, didn't I, buddy? Yeah. Right on. That caribou's talking to me, guys. He's telling me. You got it, dude. Right? And I said all of that while standing in this matrix glitch thing that I've been hammering home that is not a glitch. It's a GTA 3 reference. Think of it that way. If you can't accept that it's not a trail from God, it's at least accepted as a GTA 3 Easter egg. Same with this shit. Alright, back through here. We're just going to that cabin, right? I'm gonna ignore everything. I've learned my lessons. Well, I'm gonna watch it back too, guys, before I go to GTA. Oh, it's a dead end. Still gotta find those rocks, though. I think that might be a thing. Where is that Viking shit? I didn't get anything here. I thought there was something here. Just the poo. Yeah. And just in case that's not clear, like, I'm not saying this, guys, but this is what this is saying. Is, you're good shit, and, you give half a shit. I don't know, think of shit terminology, and this is pretty much all of them. There's a phrase with the word shit in it, that's a common phrase. It's represented right here. Right? Yeah. It's all of them. I guess I can't think of all of them. I can only think of 2 of them right now, but it's all of them. It's beautiful, man. Beautiful. All those rocks over there, by the way, still point me to Guarma. So again, I think we're going to be doing the story. Maybe I'll go to this cabin and it'll become clear. I bet you there'll be some subtext where it's like, God has left you and you gotta keep going or something. Not that the story's predictable. I'm not saying that, God. It's not predictable. That's what makes it fun. But... yeah, okay, where's the rocks? You want me to get those stupid things? Where are they? I don't know, man. It's been like 6 years or 7 years. Another matrix rock? Okay. No, kinda. Doesn't... gravity wouldn't hold it there. There's fish. You want me down there? Why do you want me down here? Oh, there's more stuff I gotta see still, eh? Ooh. Look, gee, did you see the sparkle of that diamond I'm talking about? There's a clear... oh, look, a trail. Look at it, look at it. Okay, tell me that's not a trail. 1 diamond, 2 diamond, 3 diamonds, and all little ones pointing to it. You want me to die out here? Oh, there's more. Okay. Yeah, they just want me to see more. Be more ready for something. That guy again. Who's that clown? I know that clown. The bald clown. Ooh, there's Satan. This guy. This could be like Stormtrooper helmet, maybe? Referencing Star Wars again? Yeah, right? A little bit of Stormtrooper, a little bit of Space Invaders. That one makes sense. Two space things, you combine those, and then there's like a little hill I can't get behind. So there's Star Wars, there's a galaxy I can't get into, or portal or something I can't get into. This little white thing. Yeah, I didn't see that on the way here, because you can only see it on the way back. Yeah, and then my eyes are open. Those are my eyes, probably. Cool. I don't know. Do people not like stories? Like, yeah, I guess they don't, right? Now that I'm thinking about it, people hated the storyline in Red Dead when it came out. That was like a big controversy. Yeah, so it's probably gonna take a while for people to catch up, because I know they love it now, but that was, from memory recalls, people were pretty cheesed. Okay. I'm gonna keep walking that way. I think I got that. What's this about? Okay, I'm back in a crawl space and a little cave thing. Yeah, this is some alien type shit. What are we doing here? Yeah, come on up, buddy. Oh, look. Okay. So the diamonds brought me here, and now there's another one pointing there. And there. And I'm in the middle of them. Okay, I'm in the right place. Good boy. There we go. Bristol. You settle down. He's an old man. He didn't see you. It's okay, buddy. You're good. Here, alright, come on this side. Yeah. Here, right here. Here, you can have this side. There you go. I love my bitches. I mean to be a mic for all that, everybody. Alright, let's take a look. You guys made me lose my glasses. Where did we go? There we go. What do we... Oh, yeah. See, so I'm on a platform. That's another thing. People haven't really... I don't know who's buying the gates thing yet, even though it's on a map I just showed you. But the platforms are another thing. Like, you gotta stand on certain things, I think, for triggers. Look at this one. This one's... I didn't notice that. I've been looking at them one by one, but put them all together. This one here, this one really draws my attention. What's going on here? Board with a nail in it? Big friggin' nail? Railroad spike? Maybe? Yeah, that's maybe more like a railroad spike. Marker. Marker on the map, maybe. Marker on the trail. Yeah, that might be a path. And that's the marker on the path. I think that's it. And the diamonds are all pointing me back up. But I can't climb this. I gotta get over there, I guess. Yeah, they want me to swim over there. But they also want me to go up here. Dueling paths again. What happens when we zoom out? Look at that guy's face right in front of Arthur there. Again, a half a face. It's another way they screw it. You get half of the image. The other half is probably on the. Now that I think about it, there's half a face here. Whether you see it or not, it's definitely there. And the way it works, as I bet you, the other half is way on the other side of the map somewhere. And maybe as you get closer, the images, as you get closer to the center, I bet the images get more and more clear. Like they're less separated, I would say. So I think this is a lot of half images. Not all, but it feels like I saw a lot of halves. So if I'm seeing halves, I'm guessing there's other halves on the other side. Again, just for historical documentation. You heard it here first. Not that I even care about credit or anything. I don't know. You're this far ahead, and if you just feel like, God damn, man, I gotta do something here with this information. Like, what do you do with it? Other than buy a new headset and learn how to stream. Right? Yeah, the caribous love that shit. Like, even I think they're happy I started streaming too. They want me to show it off. They don't want me to tell every little secret or something. Yeah. That's what the birds are saying. And I hope I don't know. I hope I get to tell every little secret soon though. I should test it right now. I should start talking about something and then see if the end. Nah, I shouldn't tempt fate or whatever. But that would be fun. It'd be a little fuck you back, man, because that's what you've been giving me. Yeah, yeah. Push me with the leaves. Should I push my boundaries? Am I an adolescent right now? Am I pushing my boundaries with daddy? Another Matrix rock just fucking floating there for no reason. Sorry for swearing, everybody, but we're well past that. It's a Rockstar game, man. At first, I was like, I gotta kind of be a guy. Like, I don't know. This is gonna sound weird to everybody, but I felt like if I was gonna put myself on YouTube, I had to be a character and I had to be friendly, in case kids watch stuff. And then at a certain point, I just was like, fuck that. Like, this is a Rockstar game, man. What are we doing? You shouldn't be watching. So,
if I seemed ever disingenuous, and I probably was, that's probably why. But yeah, it's a mystery. It's a video game. I feel like a lot of kids are gonna want to check this out one day. But hopefully, they're fucking old enough. Or they have good parents. And or. Hopefully both, yeah. Ideal world. What are we doing? Why am I up here? Why did you bring me up here? That I can talk and follow a path now. That's how good I'm getting. Yeah, I did follow it. I followed it perfect. Alright. While talking shit. Yeah, push me out there. Try to push me out of bounds again. Cracking of something. And the monkey, maybe. Oh, yeah, a little bit of monkey. This is... Oh, yeah, no, this is a jaw. I'm on a jaw of something. That's his nose. It's just pointing me that way, but I just still like looking at stuff. Yeah, there he is. Hey, fella. You up there. It's not your jaw at all. I see it now. I don't know what it is. Maybe... it's nothing. You're just a head on a mantle or something. There you are. It's your neck, I guess. And there's something right behind me, like usual. 2 rocks for me to look through. So I should be standing right here right now. I just realized that. Arthur should be standing here. It doesn't matter because I could probably figure out what they want me to look at. And it looks like it's 2 different. Again, these are, I think these are more like Vice City texture or something. Something looks off on that. I was probably wrong about that, but something looks off about those. Yeah, I don't know what any of this is, so we're good. Got enough.
Ouch.
I think I got enough. Alright, this one's a weird shape, so they're saying something with this one right here. This is probably the shape of something on the map. Yeah. I don't know what, but it is. And it's also a face. Like everything. Yeah, speaking of acid, whoever made the comment about acid, you actually jogged a memory where that's when I only did it like twice, maybe 3 times. I don't know. I was a kid, man. I was like 14 or 15 or something. But one of the things I would do is I would just start doodling lines. This is an acid trip for sure. I don't disagree. I'm not on acid though. I can just understand. But I would start doodling a line, and from that, I would just like a random doodle. That's all I could really say. Just squiggly line. And then from the squiggly line, I would just make as many different faces as possible until the entire page was just covered in faces from different directions and angles. And yeah, I don't know. That's when I realized I don't know. It was a moment for me when I was on acid. So it's funny. I don't take any offense to that sort of thing, but it does kind of relate, and maybe that's why I can do some of this stuff. And Yeah, I don't really know how to explain it other than that. I just would like cover the entire page in faces from different perspectives. And sometimes I could make it look like a giant face made of faces. And now I'm seeing faces everywhere. Ha! But so yeah, me and at least one of the artists that did this, because I know it's like a collective of artists, I can tell. But me and at least one of them have a very, very similar style, and that's why I can pick up on the trail, as I know at least one of them. I not in person, but we have the same vibe somehow or something. That's how it worked in real life when I would do graffiti. It would be like you'd hit it off with somebody and you wouldn't even see their art. You would just like get introduced to somebody and then you'd be hanging out and chilling and things would click, just like friends or whatever. But like there'd be like an extra connection. And then when you'd see their art, you'd be like, "Holy shit, man, we got the same kind of vibe going." I mean, great minds think alike or something. I don't know. Or similar minds think alike. You guys, you guys between you? Yeah, chase you and go run between you. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to that cabin I was saying the whole time. I guess I didn't need those Viking stones. Ah, fuck it. I'm looking them up. Hey, you know what? I don't know if anybody's here. I'm not paying attention to chat at all, but I'm going to stop and I'm going to